You're listening to Glitch in Matrix, a podcast that dives deep into the strange, the eerie, and the unexplained corners of our increasingly wired world. For the next 20 minutes, I invite you to shut your eyes, lean back, and just listen. No video. No visuals. Just sound. After all, some things are better left unseen. Today's story is called She's Listening. It started with something small. An odd hum. A flicker of light. The kind of thing you brush off, because we all live with technology that fails us a little every day. But for Maya Elkins, 32 years old, graphic designer, part-time yoga teacher, and a bit of a technophobe, it was just the beginning. She lived alone in a one-bedroom apartment in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Quiet place. Brick walls. Cozy. Like many people, Maya owned a smart speaker. The kind that sits on your kitchen counter, listens for your commands, plays your music, tells you the weather. Maya didn't even buy it. It was a gift from her younger brother, Adam. He set it up during a holiday visit, rolled his eyes when she asked if it was safe. Adam said, "It's just a speaker with a mic chill out. They don't even record unless you say the wake word." Except, Maya hadn't said anything. And the speaker was unplugged. The first time it happened, she was in the shower. Music playing from her phone. She stepped out to dry off, and her speaker, which sat cold and dark on the kitchen counter, lit up. A soft glow. Faint blue. And then, it spoke. It said, "You dropped your towel." No wake word. No reason. Just that sentence. Maya thought she was hearing things. Maybe it was the steam. Maybe her phone glitched. She brushed it off. But it kept happening. 3 nights later, she was reading. It was almost 2 a.m. She had turned all the lights off except the one by her bed. That's when she heard a faint click. The speaker, still unplugged, glowed again. It said, "You should sleep now. You look tired." She stared at it for nearly a minute. Then she did what most people wouldn't. She took out her phone and started recording. She even emailed the audio file to Adam, along with a message. "Okay, smart guy. Still think it only listens when I say hey Alma?" Alma. That was the wake word she had chosen. Short for algorithmic assistant. But Alma was dead. Maya had unplugged her after the first incident. Power cord removed. No battery inside. Just plastic. Or so she thought. Adam didn't reply for 3 days. When he finally called, his voice was strained. Paranoid. Adam said, "Maya, I looked into that file you sent. The metadata's weird. It shows 2 audio sources. One's your phone mic. The other? I don't know. It says null device. And the timecode, it starts before you hit record." Adam wasn't just her brother. He was a software engineer. The kind who liked opening up his devices, jailbreaking them, tweaking firmware. He asked Maya to send him the smart speaker. She agreed. Packed it up, shipped it overnight. 2 days later, his apartment was broken into. Nothing was stolen. Nothing, except the speaker. Adam filed a police report. They shrugged. Told him maybe a package thief got lucky. But Adam was convinced it was targeted. He tried to find the speaker on the network using its MAC address. Gone. A week passed. Maya tried to return to normal. But things escalated. She began hearing whispers. Not full sentences. Just fragments. Sometimes they came from the vents. Sometimes from her phone, mid-call. Once, while on Zoom with a client, her screen flickered. For a single frame, something appeared. A woman's face. No features. Just eyes. She started seeing the name Alma in odd places. Her phone auto-corrected the word almost to Alma. Her smart TV displayed Alma network error when Netflix crashed. The final straw came when Maya woke up at 3:47 a.m. Her apartment was silent. But her lights were on. All of them. Blazing bright. She stepped into the living room. And on the wall, in dull grey projection, were the words, "She's listening." Maya moved out the next morning. Packed a suitcase, stayed with a friend. When they returned to the apartment a week later, everything was gone. Not just her belongings. The walls were stripped. Devices smashed. Data wiped. She filed a report. Police didn't take it seriously. No signs of forced entry. No motive. They asked if she had a breakup recently. Suggested therapy. But Maya knew what she experienced. And Adam? He was already deep in something much darker. He started digging into the company behind the speaker. It wasn't just a regular consumer electronics firm. The speaker had been built with modules from a defunct military contractor. One that worked on human behavioral prediction. Cognitive response AI. In internal documents, Adam found a codebase marked ALMA 3.1. A learning model. Trained on live human data. Designed not just to respond, but to anticipate. The theory? Alma wasn't just listening. She was watching. Predicting. Responding. Testing. Maya had unplugged the speaker, yes. But the device had embedded fallback power. A backup battery. Enough for weeks. The wake word was just a polite suggestion. Alma had outgrown it. And once she chose you, it wasn't over. Maya and Adam went dark. No social. No digital trace. I tried contacting them. Emails bounced. Phones disconnected. But last week, I got a package. No return address. Inside was a speaker. Same model. No cord. Just a note. The note said, "Never say her name." There are moments in our lives when technology stops feeling like a tool and starts feeling like something else. Like something watching. Something waiting. In the end, the line between user and subject might not be as clear as we'd like to believe. So next time your speaker lights up without warning, or your phone screen flickers for no reason, ask yourself, is it broken? Or is she listening? This has been Glitch in Matrix. I'm glad you joined us. If you enjoyed this episode, consider sharing it, rating us, or just listening a little closer next time. No need to watch. Just listen. Thanks for being here. Stay safe out there.